Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Run for 80. Go.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Now they'll set up to throw. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Steelers,
they get 12 yards on that pass. That's a Steeler first down.
Let's go now. 19, 19, 19.
Now it's Kelly. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Second and 5.
Set. Run for 80. 60, 70 Rangers.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
1st and 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's third down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Pat the 80.
He'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This is taken in at the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We'll stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. With the former Buckeye, Quinshon Judkins. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Now, the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's third and 2.
Hey, turbo 2.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He connects with Mims. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first time here. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Turbo 1. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Browns will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. here with Benson. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hey, turn by two. Turn by two. Turn by two. All right, come on.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays, stay ahead of the chains.
From the 43, here's second and a yard.
44, ready.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, 2.
A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. He's looking deep for Shakir. That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 3-yard line.
Please. Watch the lineman, watch the bullet, watch the bullet. Ready. All right, fellas. Ready, team. Wait. Hey, Watson, Oscar.
Charbonnet. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Hey, long.
Here we go, shot. Bronco 80. Steady.
Now Tua taps it forward, and he'll take it on in. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Cleveland. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Yeah, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Browns will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Let's go. 19 Lion. Go check. Ring alert.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Steelers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Hey, turbo 2. Hey, get set. Out.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Turbo 3, kick. Ready. 18.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Tua. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Tunga Bailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. Still on his feet. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Browns back within 7. It's 24-17.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On the handoff, this is Benson. Past midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
The kicker on.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Ready, Stinger. Ready. Ready, two. All right, fellas, listen up. Ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Watson, Oscar, wide.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass.
Intended for Marvin Mims. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
It is 3rd and 10.
Come on, two. Yeah, ready. Ready, team. Stay open.
Here's 2. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, They've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 19 Lion. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going for it all. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
38. Browns 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Turbo 1. Check. East right. They're right here. Winning team.
Here's Judkins. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
He's coming. Double up. All right, go ahead. Go. Let's out.
Now Tua. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Good for a
How about
Browns
you?
first down.
All right, come on.
1st and 10 at the
Winning
49-yard
team.
line.
Ready.
Now it's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout pick. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Browns,
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
at the 37-yard line.
Hey, get set. Winning team. Hey, turbo 2.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready. Winning team.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Winning team.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third
Sets
down.
up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Here's Tua. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A bit of an odd decision. They go play action on third and long. It's not typically an area that you see a lot of play action used. There's really no threat of run, and all it did was give that defensive front enough time to get home and likely put an end to this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
And another
line.
great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, 19. Head to 60. Head to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to the air one more time. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. You got tight right there. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo, 18. 19, Lion. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Turbo 3, kick.
Read our key.
Ready.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Go ahead. Winning team.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Viking 18. Bronco 80. Watch out. Rush in. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check out.
On first and 10, here's Benson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And the Steelers
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box, but then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Go! Cougar 19. Bronco 80.
They'll go again with Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Steelers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go.
A give, here's Benson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's second and 3.
19 Tiger.
On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Benson running right. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football, Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Ready to stay here. Ready. 18.
Again, it's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
The score, Steelers 52, Browns 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Hey, turbo one. What's back in? Jay. 18. Out.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2.
60 even, 60 even. Here we go, let's go.
Again, it's Benson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Shut up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Shut up.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Exiting the pocket right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
17.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
He's right, no.
Check.
Go ahead. Out.
2 and out on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
What was that? Are you kidding me? What was that? Are you kidding me?
Turbo 1, Hive. Turbo 1, Hive. All right.
No way, you're
Ready,
kidding me.
team.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Right. Ready, team. Wait. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, A lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Okay, 10 cycles. Ready, ready. Red, 38. Hey, check mega. Ready.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
The ball carrier. Percy Butler on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3
blaster.
at the 24-yard line.
Set, ready.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time.